Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, today is the most important day of all. Today, Parker, I reveal to you all the true BTR Predictions Championship. This Saturday, history was made. On Saturday, I won the BTR Predictions Championship and restored the feeling of Break the Ring. For too long, this company has been missing something. A prize worth of only the best. A championship that stands above the rest. Breakthrough Podcast viewers, today marks the most important moment in the history of the BTR podcast. Today I show all of you, the followers, our new BTR Predictions Championship. This championship resembles the blood, sweat, and tears it takes to correctly and strategically predict each match of any pay-per-view or PLE. Although CM Punk didn't win, neither did Parker. From the Royal Rumble to World's End, this belt will be defended during each AEW and WWE premium live event or pay-per-view. With this being said, Parker, I give you the brand new, handcrafted, and the real BTR Predictions Championship. Now, it may look a little wonky, but this championship is made of 100% cardboard and gold paint. This title marks an era in BTR. The era of GTS Jonas. The empire of the Porker is done, and with that comes new beginnings. To each viewer, thank you for the subscriptions, the likes, comments, especially the ones telling Parker to oil up. Follow our TikTok and subscribe to watch this title be defended, as I'm the workhorse of this company, and I'm above everyone else. Breakthrough Podcast viewers, today feels different, eh? Huh? Feels a little heavy. Just like my stomach. All feels right. I restored the feeling for BTR. And it just feels right, doesn't it, Parker?
As you can see, my belt's gone. Because Jonas ate it.
Alright. I created something better out of it. It's alright. This belt is heavy, man. Real gold. Paint. Sorry. All things serious though. This is home for a little bit now. Parker, you ready to get into some wrestling, some talk?
Sure.
All I gotta say is, I may or may not have published the podcast from last week until last night. But it's alright. You know, it's still recorded before the Rumble. But yeah. Parker. Before we go anywhere near this, right? If you hate this man because he won, I hate you. Because I would put my house on the line, but I'm not legal, so I can't do it. But, dude, there's no way that you did not like it 2 months ago when he won the IC belt. So now that he won the Rumble, we finally get somebody who's deserving of winning it. No offense to Cody. But somebody who's finally deserving Jey Uso, like, you're really gonna get mad after he gets a 28-day reign? I think you just don't like fun.
Yeah. I was in an argument with somebody, I'll say that.
Both of
in a
us.
TikTok comment section.
Both of us.
Yeah. And this guy was like, name one great Jey Uso match. And the best one I thought of was immediately when Jay won the IC title. He's like, name one good promo. And I started listing off dates and names of like promos he had when he was in the Bloodline and stuff.
Bro, let's just be honest. Jay is better than Jimmy, and that's no diss to Jimmy because Jimmy is getting so much better.
Jimmy's cool. Yeah, Jimmy's good. But Jay definitely deserves it. He doesn't deserve it more than Cena, in my opinion,
All
but he
right,
deserves it. He deserves
all
it.
right, buddy. That's um.
That's being
Nothing,
cut.
nothing, nothing. Um, I want to talk about my guy so bad because I hate this man. Whatever. Moving.
Logan.
Let's start with Raw from last week. We had Gunther interrupting Seth Rollins' promo. Nothing crazy there. Just kind of trying to set up a nice little feud for WrestleMania, which is not probably going to happen. Logan Paul declared for Rumble. I hate Logan Paul. War Raiders defeated the Judgment Day. So, it's nice to see that they'll be keeping their titles, and hopefully this whole Judgment Day War Raider storyline is done, because I think I know where the Judgment Day is going next. It was an alright match. McDonough almost died.
Oh, he collapsed lung, broken ribs. Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen the clip, you need to go watch that. Prayers up for the man, JD, man. That was a scary bump.
JD, I love you. Sorry.
That was enough. But yeah, scary bump by JD. Punctured lung and a couple broken ribs, but he still managed to do like a moonsault and a half. Like, I don't understand, but yeah, he collapsed when he got to Gorilla. But yeah, he'll be out for a little bit.
Even before Gorilla.
He was having a hard time.
It's 4 months from what I know.
You'll be missing Mania, maybe, depending on
Unless he pulls like a Cena return, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Rey Mysterio defeated Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods invited his family, or he bought his family front row tickets. His family didn't show up till the last second, who, for some reason, were sitting with Little Yachty. Little Yachty's a goat, but alright. Woods was talking to him, and then they took off their jackets, and they were all wearing New Day Sucks t-shirts. Which, it's funny, but I don't know where they're going with this. I think they're just kind of clowning on the New Day right now. But they weren't really ever a serious group.
Ooh,
They're always...
suck.
They do right now.
Suck.
Jey Uso declares for the Royal Rumble with help from Quavo. Liv Morgan Raquel defeat the tag team champions Bianca Belair and Naomi, which is a pretty big win for them. I don't know where this Jade storyline's going, because it's been like 2.5 months and we still have no answer. Like, if not Rumble, then when? I honestly don't know. It was alright. It was pretty cool. Liv pinned Naomi to pick up the win. So, this next part I'm actually kind of happy about. Paul Heyman reveals that the 2K25 cover will be your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Now, he's deserving of this. Bloodline Storyline's been carrying the company, or I wouldn't say carrying the company. Carrying the company for the past 5 years. It carried throughout all of COVID, that and Hurt Syndicate, or Hurt Business. But yeah, it's been carrying the company, so no wonder why Roman gets his solo cover, as well as the Bloodline cover, and Undertaker is pretty cool, I guess. The infamous Tonga Loa makes the debut of a cover athlete in his first year.
Oh, yeah.
So does Tama Tonga. And so does
Jacob
Jacob Fatu. But who cares about Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga? Tonga Loa is the true tribal chief. Drew McIntyre came out to intimidate Paul Heyman, and he ended up picking up the win against Sami Zayn. McIntyre countered by, just winning the match. I mean, he's just him. He's just on a rant right now. He's just taking out the bloodline left and right. Left and right. Excuse you, Parker. It's all right.
That was crazy.
CM Punk ended up talking to Cody Rhodes at the end of the night. And oh my god. The best promos, for some reason. Back-to-back years. Actually, was it back-to-back? Did we give them promo of the year?
No, it was.
We gave it to we gave it to the three. No. We gave it to the three of them. It was Cody, or it was Seth, Punk, and Drew.
Yeah.
But this one is already up there. Punk just pouring his heart out to Cody. I am your friend, because I am your friend. I'm telling you right now, Cody, I'm picking you if I win that Rumble. He said, and I'm a real friend because I stab you in the front instead of stabbing you in the back. Oh my god, I wish Punk won the Rumble for multiple reasons other than just that he's my daddy and I love him. Sorry. I'm sorry. I mean,
Yeah, I hope you die.
in Fortnite. Look at this
Nope,
fit,
not in
brother.
Fortnite. In real life, I hope your head gets blown off.
In Fortnite. We got the WWE spinner belt. It's just so good. But he did not end up pulling through. He did not win the Royal Rumble. Sad, man. It really is sad. NXT Tag Team Championships were on the line at NXT. Other than that, nothing crazy. We had some build up for Bayley and Roxanne's feud, which are probably on the main roster. Obafemi and Trick building some more heat. The women's tag team champions retained their titles because they're not going to drop it anytime soon, probably. The show started on Smackdown with KO coming out to talk to the WWE Universe. He brings up the Second City Saints CM Daddy Punk, and Punk says, I thought they were going to do a bit where they were going to be like, say his name and he appears, CM Punk is here, you know what I mean? And so...
Wait. Say it. Say the thing. Say the thing. You gotta do it.
Say his name and he appears.
Sorry. Oh, by the way, not to. I just want to make sure. Just to make sure there's no notifications that pop up. It's very. Jeez, holy. Yeah, that's my phone background.
Why do you have it in military time? Jimmy Uso defeated Carmelo Hayes. Nice big win for the big Jim. All right, Parker. I don't care right now. Stop. We do see that during Jimmy's walkout, Shinsuke Nakamura was lurking behind him, so we were getting a little bit of something. But he was lurking behind a couple of people. I believe he was also lurking behind LA Knight. And maybe
I saw the LA Knight one.
So people are saying we're gonna get a multi-man U.S. title match at one of the next pay-per-views.
That'd be pretty cool.
We had my favorite mid-carder, Michin, versus women's U.S. champion Chelsea Green, who attacked Michin with Michin's kendo stick. So Michin won by DQ, but did not win the title. Maybe she'll finally win the title. Who knows? That's supposed to be the main event. Why is it here? Oh, that's the promo. Never mind. Damian Priest came out to, kind of just talk about his start on SmackDown, but was interrupted by the Bloodline being Jake Fatu and Tama Tonga. LA Knight came out to save him because he's had his trouble with the Bloodline for the past year or so. And they ended up getting a freaking banger of a match in the main event. Motor City Machine Guns and Los Garza versus DIY and Pretty Deadly. Pretty Deadly left DIY stranded, and they ended up taking the pin. Motor City and Los Garza win. Did you almost just fall out of your chair?
Yeah, I did.
God, Naomi picked
Remember
up...
that one... Wait, real quick, sorry. Remember that one time, I think it was during Wordle, I fell out of my chair?
Yeah. Naomi ended up picking up a win of her own against Liv Morgan after what happened on Monday. Andrade defeated The Miz in his first match on SmackDown. Andrade is a great wrestler, man. Parker just committed a crime because he committed an earthquake. Nice. This boy fat type. I think he died in Fortnite. He died to fall damage. Alright, whatever. I guess we're doing a solo podcast. Damian Priest, my bad. Nia Jax ambushed Tiffany Stratton because Tiffany Stratton was talking about the Royal Rumble and who she's going to face at WrestleMania. Candice LeRae came out and then distracted her, leading to Nia Jax attacking her from behind. So my thing, right? Don't really want Nia Tiffany again. I don't know if Parker does, but I know I don't. Nia's cool. She's better than she used to be, that's for sure. But Tiffany, I don't want her to lose that belt anytime soon. She's my favorite right now. Damian Priest and LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga was a banger. Like I said, crazy moves from every man in this match. Damian Priest really flourished here. And Jacob Fatu is just Jacob Fatu is the alpha of this men's division right now, and he is daddy, like no joke. Um, what are we gonna talk about? While Parker's gone. It's a really short podcast. I did not go in depth. Oh, it's because I'm missing AEW, huh? What can we talk about while Parker's gone? Let's check Twitter for some news. Um, um, um,
Where am I? Who are you? What are you doing in my room?
Alright, that was not funny. That just wasn't funny. Oh! Breaking news tonight. CM Punk versus Sami Zayn. Elimination Chamber qualifying match.
Whoa.
Punk's getting matches on Raw! Let's go!
Punk's what matches on Raw?
He's getting matches on Raw. He's not becoming a PLE guy. He's getting Alright. Let's go. I love WWE forever. Also, Elias is going back to the pro wrestling mainstream scene. He is joining the Righteous from ROH, and they're becoming the Righteous Ones. So you know he used to have the Who Wants to Walk with Elias when he was in WWE. So now he keeps saying who
WWE stands for.
Or no, it's like run with the something, whatever.
WWE stands
for. Alright, Parker, can you just stop?
What does WWE stand for?
Walk with Elias.
Good boy.
Yeah, I mean, the Righteous Ones is a kind of a fire name. As well as the Righteous. I love the Righteous for some reason. Don't know why. I just always like their vibe. I don't know if it's like the Bray Wyatt feel or what. But pretty nice. Pretty nice. I'm gonna check WWE's Twitter, see what else they're talking about. But dude,
also, I would just like to Jonas.
Yes.
I would just like to say I want to go over the men's rumble.
I know we're going to. We got
I know.
Liv.
I want the one that goes over.
We have Liv versus EO Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Charlotte Flair will be on the show. Not seeing much else. But I think we got to talk about one person in the men's rumble, and that's somebody that wasn't even supposed to be in it. So Parker, would you like to start the Royal Rumble breakdown, starting with the women's going to the men's, so in match order?
Yes. Let me pull up the women's. I only had the men's up.
Okay. Or do you want me to do it? I can just do it.
No, I got it. My bad. All right. So the women's rumble started off with Io in. At first, when I saw Io, I thought it was gonna be Bayley coming out. But no, Liv Morgan came out afterward. Then it became Roxanne Perez, who had her NXT call up. Lyra Valkyria, women's IC title. Chelsea Green has the women's US title. B-Fab, Ivy Nile, Zoe Stark, Lash Legend, who has somewhat of a call up. It's kind of. Bianca Belair, Shayna Baszler, Bayley, Sonya Deville, Maxine Dupree, Naomi, Jada Parker, who I think this might just be like a little one-time thing with Jada, but you never know. Piper Niven, Natalia, Jordan Grace, who we all knew was signed by TNA, but
they confirmed it on commentary.
Mm-hmm.
In last year's Rumble, but something's different this year. She is part of the WWE roster.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Michin, and then my second favorite surprise of the night, Alexa Bliss came out.
Which, let me pause you for a second here. This is where I think the Judgment Day story is going. Because...
eliminated Alexa.
No, wasn't it the other way around?
No, I'm pretty sure Liv eliminated Alexa. I'll
look
it up.
One of them eliminated the other, which is already pretty cool. Also, per Fightful, Alexa Bliss may have signed a 5-year contract.
That's crazy.
Stop. No, stop.
Yeah, it was Liv. It was Liv.
Okay.
Eliminated.
So yeah, Liv eliminating Alexa kind of starts a little thing here where we could be getting a Judgment Day Wyatt 6 storyline, which Wyatt 6 haven't been on the show, but then again, now they're on SmackDown, so I don't know where they're going with this.
Mm-hmm. All right, So then from Alexa Bliss, we have Zelina Vega, Candice LeRae, Stephanie Vaquer, which is pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. It's not
Also,
her official call up, but
they said 1 to 2 NXT wrestlers.
there's
There was
five.
5.
On
And
the
there was
lady,
0 in the
that's
men's.
cool. It was Julia, Stephanie, Jada, Roxanne, and
Lash.
Lash. My bad. All right. So then we go from Stephanie Vaquer to Trish Stratus, which I was somewhat expecting. But that was I still went. I still had a there's Alexa Bliss, Jordan Grace, Nikki Bella, and who we'll get to, and Trish Stratus all got a pop for me, like a scream, probably. Then goes Raquel, Charlotte Flair, who, as we all know, ended up winning the match. Julia, the NXT Women's Champion, Nia Jax, and 30. You can look, but you can't touch. Nikki Bella enters the Rumble match after being on a reality show called The Traders. That has nothing to do with it. I just thought I'd bring that up. But she she's looking to make probably not a full-time return, but she wants to stay and wrestle quite a bit
wants to
with them.
be back for a little bit. Nothing crazy. Probably like Trish Stratus lead a run from 2 years ago when they went on to have the tag titles with Becky.
What was your opinion, like overall out of 10?
It was all right.
The Women's Rumble.
I don't know why they had Nia Jax get 6 eliminations at once. It was a little.
Yeah, that was
It was a
kinda
little
stupid.
OD. It was a little.
Dude, because
overkill.
Io got eliminated then, and I was so
Yep.
pissed off.
Oh, I was screaming. I'm not even gonna joke to you. I was screaming.
Io was my pick.
Yeah, I had Charlotte because, as Santi Zap says, there are 3 things that are guaranteed in life: death, taxes, and Charlotte Flair winning everything she can when she comes back from injury. So,
That was pretty cool.
with Charlotte winning, that puts me up by 1-0. I'll take this next match here. We had
You can take the next 2, and then I'll go over the men.
Listen, to all those people on Twitter who don't like this match, I don't know why. It was a great tag team match. Yeah, it might have been a little dumb at the mid part because it's a 2 out of 3 falls match, so it gets a little easy pin because I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how MCMG pinned after one finisher. But other than that, MCMG versus DIY, 2 out of 3 falls. Street Profits helped DIY, so they're back. Love that. They helped them get their second fall and later attack the champions. So, on SmackDown, it was said in a promo that Pretty Deadly were not going to help DIY anymore, so they were not getting their tag team championship shot. So my thought is, Street Profits just did this because they're thinking, or they are getting a tag title shot, and then they're like, well, I'm not really friends with them, so let me just attack them already. So yeah, DIY picked up a fall from the first fall from kind of just tripping out Alex Shelley. One of them, I don't know. Basically, they fake tagged in Johnny. Tommaso was still legal. Tommaso they hit their moves, pinned, first fall. With MCMG, they did the skull and crossbones thingamabobber. I saw you break your headphones off your head. And they got their first pin. Like I said, second pin was to DIY, who had the help from the Street Profits. Please give us Street Profits DIY now, and please give Street Profits the titles, because
Preach.
they have been getting slept on so hard recently, and like when Angelo Dawkins was out, I'm gonna be serious. They should have gave Montez the IC belt for like 5 weeks, if anything, because he was so good. Because he had that crazy. Remember how good he was in the Elimination Chamber that year? He did like a splash off the top of the cage. It was kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
All right. That put the score 2-1 with me in the lead. Cody versus KO, man. Where do we? Oh my God, the ladder bumps were through the roof. We had Cody taking a brain buster from the middle rope onto a ladder. KO went spine first onto the edge of a ladder. KO, he broke his freaking neck. Basically, he was going for the package pile driver on top of the announce table when Cody Rhodes reversed it into the Alabama Slam. Oh my god, he looked like he died.
You hear Cody's injured?
What?
Cody's injured.
What do you mean?
He like after the show, I was watching the post show for like 30 minutes. They said that Cody has many like multiple injuries. Like it's not storyline, it's serious.
Oh
He has
god.
multiple injuries. He's showing up. I think it's Smackdown, but there's a chance. I don't want it to happen, but there's a chance he has to relinquish.
Oh, what a shock. This just released. Jey Uso will be on the show tonight.
No, really? Sorry, I can't.
I know. It's like, why even tell us? We know he's gonna be there.
Yeah.
But dude, I don't know how KO took
Dude.
that. I don't know if he legitimately got busted open, but he was bleeding. He did get a little bit of color. But no, he genuinely looked dead. Sammy did come out, but he did not help him win. So Sammy does not get help in the men's rumble. After the Alabama Slam, Cody walks up, climbs up the ladder, grabs the belts, and then he walks over Kevin's dead body. Like, he went full Homelander. Parker, let's go to the men's rumble. You want to take this?
Yes, sir. So let's go to the men's rumble. All right. So the first to enter was Ray, and I thought it was gonna be Dom, but it was Penta. That was pretty cool. Then it went Chad, Carmelo, Santos Escobar, Otis, Braun Breaker, the men's IC title, then Tozawa, and Carmelo.
Now,
Carmelo.
let me say something. Penta is so quickly becoming my favorite wrestler on the roster. I loved him in AEW, but they didn't give him matches. But yeah, like Penta is really starting to shine in WWE. He's been going crazy. Like, let's be honest. He was the Iron Man of the match. He spent 42 minutes and 5 seconds.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Oh, I thought this was you. Sorry. It was a tweet from Joe Hendry, and I thought it was you. And I was like, how did Parker get 36,000 likes on his tweet? But yeah, it was pretty. I think it was pretty. It's pretty nice to see Penta getting some recognition already, and I love Penta, cause Penta es cero.
All right, I'll keep going. So Tozawa's coming out, and it's his Rumble debut, mind you. Carmelo's going out, attacks him from behind. We go backstage because two people come help him out. Triple H, we need a replacement. Speed. Out of anybody, you could pick Bobby Roode. He's a producer. He's backstage.
That bad. It was not that bad. It was worth it in the end. Let's talk about what happens, please.
All right, so I Show Speed comes out to his World Cup.
Okay, that was kind of sick.
So he's walking down to the ring, and he gets in the ring, and Braun Breaker's trying to eliminate Otis, and Speed goes out and eliminates him. Then he's like, all freaking out. He does a backflip, and Braun's laughing. He goes, ha! Runs the ropes, spears the fucking shit out of him. That was the hardest spear I've ever seen somebody take.
And you saw his mood change so quick. He's like, oh god, I have to take a spear now. He's like,
and then what happened was Braun Breaker throws him out, but Otis catches him before he hits the ground, throws him over the announce table. Speed like cuts his leg open or something.
It wasn't that bad. It was
crazy.
Parker.
No, Dave. All right. So after Speed, we have Sheamus, Jimmy Uso, Andrade, Jacob Fatu, who went crazy.
He tied for most Halos.
He did?
Yeah, him and Roman.
So then we had, I believe, after Jacob. Sorry, it's loading. After Jacob, we had Ludwig Kaiser. Then we had The Miz at 14, and at 15, my favorite entrance of the night, which I knew was happening, had a shirt on.
That would no.
All right.
Stop.
I had the
Stop.
song on.
That
Did
was
I have? Did
bad.
you hear the song? Did you hear the song?
Barely, barely, barely.
It counts.
But
Okay. So
I
Joe Hendry
mean,
comes out and
bro,
he
that
gets.
crowd sang his song. They did the claps. They popped as soon as they heard it.
But yeah, Joe was in it, and he ended up getting eliminated by Roman, which I'm happy is by somebody cool. But Roman entered at 16. Then it
Hey,
went
he hit the
Drew.
standing ovation.
Yeah, he did hit the standing ovation on Miz, which I was happy about. Then it went Drew, Finn, Shinsuke, Jay, and with his old music back, AJ Styles returns. Which I at first I didn't realize it was his old music, but my uncle's like, "Hey, old music," and I was like, "Yes," because I hated his music from Mania.
It was really bad.
It was bad. Then we have Braun Strowman who returns since his Saturday Night Main Event
It goes
battle
right
with.
after Fall 2.
We have Cena, Punk.
Bro, these four, just rapid fire. Cena, Punk, Seth.
Cena, Punk, then Seth. Then we have Dominic Mysterio, Sami Zayn, Damian Priest, LA Knight, and 30. I don't know why they wasted on Logan Paul.
Listen right here. Listen right here. Let me talk for a second. If any of you in the comments say anything about Logan Paul and that he's a good wrestler, I will personally hit you with a GTS. You're telling me that this man who comes out at 30 and hasn't done anything for the company gets to eliminate the GOAT CM Punk? He gets to eliminate CM. What are you doing? Okay. He gets to. I'm not joking. I was so mad. I sent Parker a text telling him that I hated him and that I don't want to ever talk to him again.
Oh, let me read that text out.
No. I'm cutting it out the video. I'm cutting out the video. I'm being so serious. I'll mute you right now. I'm muting you. You're muted. You're muted. They can't hear you. They can't hear you. No, we're not reading this. We're not reading it. Alright, if you say anything about it. If you say anything about it, I'm texting C.
You're a bitch.